Hello! Yeah, welcome to my YouTube video. For those of you who watched the video, I didn't receive a single comment commenting on my intro. I stood here and I said, let's address the elephant in the room. Not a single person commented on the fact that there was actually an elephant in the room. That's great. Is that sewer you built new? I haven't actually built the sewer. The sewer is a collection of Vault Hunter bases built on either the official servers or in people's single player ones. If you want to be on this wall, if you want to be part of the sewers, which will be continued, by the way, by the team, by the dream team. If you want to be part of this, make sure you submit your base builds in the Vault Hunter official Discord, and we'll keep filling it up. I think it's a really cool little thing. What is the joke of the day, by the way? Let me have a look here. It's an I don't know one. Why don't mushrooms ever get invited to parties? Because they always bring spores of chaos. In courtesy of the forgotten one. Idona not forgotten. What are you talking about? Surely we have some Idona enjoyers in chat. I mean, it wasn't the best dad joke. No, I gotta be honest, it was a bit dry. We might actually need some Lairmar. I saw that we are running out of Lairmar here. Let's go hunt some Lairmar. Let's go hunt some Lairmar and a random objective. We haven't done a random objective in a while. It might be a boss. It might be something else. We'll see. We'll figure it out. It can be fun to run these random. I used to actually love running them random, and I haven't done it in so long. So we'll see. 7-0, guys. Here we go. And we got a boss vault. Okay, we got a boss vault. Here we go. I haven't done a lot of these. I don't know what bosses are difficult, if any. In terms of the runes, what's our boss here? It's a spider boss with 5 runes in the first room. Okay, I'd love to find another boss to try, because I have tried that one before and it wasn't particularly hard. I don't know if the other bosses are harder either. I've heard from people that it's supposedly very easy to do the things. Do I just go for an Aurum? I'm a little bit lost here. Do I just maybe go for an Aurum and try for the Lairmar? You do get runes also from ores, right? Ores gives the best amount rates even. Oh, really? Okay, so we shouldn't really be focusing on any chests then in this run, if we want to get the 700 Lairmar. If I'm honest, guys, I haven't actually been good at trying this objective out myself. Oh, I wanted to throw a spanner in the works. I wanted to share something today. I was so excited about this. I got a little bit put off by all the happenings earlier, but here we go. Wouldn't it be cool? I don't know how doable this is, but in my head, this might be a super simple thing for the devs to do in update 19. You know how we've always like talked about, a lot of us at least, have always felt like we have been lacking in terms of like speed runs in Vault Hunters, something we had in the very beginning. Personally, at least, I've always felt like it's hard to design something that makes sense, that works. And I think I came up with something very simplistic, very clean, if you will, that I think would work out great. What if we would add like a time trial rock to Vault Hunters? A Vault rock that you can either craft or just find. And when you make it into a crystal, you can actually set the objective yourself. And when you do, it tracks it on your personal player data, how fast you've completed a time trial of that objective. And you would compete with yourself, right? It's just a fun thing to do on your own. It's not like an extra bonus loot or anything like that. It's just a fun thing. And you could like brag about it in the community or whatever you want to do. I think it would be quite fun. For me, at least, it's like a content thing. I think it would be really fun to make videos trying to beat my own score. So like what I'm saying is you'd have like your fastest scav run, and then let's say that you beat a scav in 11 minutes. Now your time to beat is 11 minutes, right? Permanently. I suppose it has to be a level lock thing. Maybe it's like a level 100 thing then, because otherwise it doesn't make sense. The time has to like correspond to the level, because otherwise you could beat Elixir at like level 10 in like, you know, one room. Okay, we got a few runes here. Let's see what we got. We got is that evolution booster pack? Okay, with a heavy ranged attack and then just some vault gear. But omega leggings, we are looking for new omega legging or new leggings though, so maybe. I'm not gonna stay and loot this. I just wanted a few of these. Oh, we got a rune with an inscription on it. An X mark inscription. Alright, I'm gonna not loot the rest of this room, I don't think. I think I need to continue in order to try and get the Lairmar. But we got a... Oh, wow. Wait, do you get runes too frequently? Are runes too easy to get? Iskall runs one rune boss and feels like he has to nerf things. Classic Iskall. Yes, definitely. I mean, part of it though, if I'm honest, guys, part of it is like designed as if you should be the one building and designing the boss based on what loot you want. I think that's part of the charm. I don't see it negative. Like think about it this way: should the objective be about hunting the runes, or should the objective be about designing the boss to your liking? Because personally, I feel like building the vault to your liking is more impressive than anything else. Over time in Vault Hunters, we get the correct answers because the community will always like show us what's fun and what's not fun, and then we can make changes if need be. I don't think it's bad necessarily that you get this many. I have so many high-level companions here that I can barely see anything. It's like the olden days. Oh, what was that? A crystal cave inscription? A trinket! I don't think I'm gonna go for the trinket. Elixir gonna be least played. Ooh, Villara, our beloved. Mine unique vault doors. Is Elixir least played? I think a lot of people prefer Elixir still. Maybe now with the new Brazier vaults. Maybe they're not as popular anymore. But I do feel like there is still value in playing Elixirs for people who don't really want to be focusing on the objective so much. And just want to be like looting. I think it's still very satisfying to run an Elixir personally. But it's certainly not the meta anymore for like modified vaults. If you're running modified vaults, you should definitely do braziers. I've also heard that people are actually enjoying the fact that there is a choice for gold on rune vaults. Yeah, people really like the gold choice because it's a great way to top up gold, allegedly. What are runes? So the runes are used to build a boss in this vault. So we need to find a boss room that can accept runes. Now, the other day, I think the suggestion is so good. I don't know if it was Guybrush, suggested that we should be allowing an infinite amount of runes to build the boss, but a minimum required per boss room. Instead of it being 5 out of 5 runes, you have to have a minimum of 5 runes. That way people can build insane reward crates with this objective. Yes, please do this. Yeah, I think it's such a clean idea. It does need a bit of counterbalancing because some of the things don't scale very well. Like, for example, heavy attack damage. But, you know, I had a thought about this and I'd love to hear what you guys think about it. My thought was this. And it might be very simplistic. What if we just make it so that you can only add the base attributes once, like the like heavy attacks and melee attacks and stuff like that, and don't actually worry about scaling them. And then the scalable things would be like the attributes. So that would be like health, damage, and those type of things. Because that way it doesn't just become about the loot, but like if you find something that has a really good loot on 2 different items, on 2 different runes, you have to like pick the one that you have space for, if you will, on the boss itself. Personally, I think that sounds like kind of clean. Better but more complicated. Yeah, true. No, you're right. You're right. That's true. It definitely would complicate things a bit. Oh, and guys, in the shower the other day, I think I just came up with the most simplistic idea for how to fix the issues we're having with the altar, the modification tables when you find like potion modification tables, even though you have all of them. It's so simplistic, I might be missing something. That's how simplistic it is. Ooh, Villara, our beloved. Thank you, Villara. Why don't we just merge potions and modifier archive into one block instead? Why do we have 2 different ones if it's going to be in the same spot? And then all we got to do is weigh the potions ones so that you're more likely to unlock those early game. There you go. Yeah, I mean, look, we can just make it so that the potion ones are like from level 20 only, like it is now, but we just merge the block. No, I think that this is so clean. I don't know why we wouldn't do this. Honestly, guys. So this is a minor issue. It's nothing major. It's nothing that is game breaking, nothing that is game changing, but there is a slight issue, call it an oversight even. Call it an oversight. Like it's a stupid, silly thing, right? And what it is the fact that right now in the game, you can come across potion stations after you've unlocked all the potion things or potion alchemy things in the dungeons. And it's kind of annoying. It's like, okay, well, now this dungeon was just a dead. But I think the way to fix it and to spread out the potion unlocks would be to mix them with the modifier archives. Would it make it harder to find modifiers though? Not really, right? Because they're already rolling on a condition. 7.5 minutes remaining, or 7:50 remaining. We have to count time to kill the boss as well. So this might be getting a little bit tight. I might actually be wasting a bit too much time. But there we go. That's why we do it. That's why we do it. All of this is boring though. Effect avoidance, I suppose. Iskall time. Yep. I'm contemplating whether or not we do the golem boss, even though it's just 3 runes. I'm thinking about it because I haven't tried it before. Yeah, let's do a boogeyman run. Good old boogeyman. Yeah, exactly. Boogeyman is actually, for those of you who don't know, it's the boss that we had in Vault Hunters 1. And the plan that we had back in October was that we was going to add another 2 or 3 bosses. We actually have one more boss that we will add at some point. Dude in the team has made an amazing model for... should I spoil what boss it is? Yes, I can. He's made a very, very, very good... Like, dude is so talented, man. He's made a Hydra boss. And the way I'm picturing it is the Hydra would be this super, super difficult boss. Rare to get, but super difficult. Just for funsies. What about the Blaze boss? Yeah, I don't know if anyone really liked the Blaze boss back in the original Vault Hunters. Because it was kind of annoying, right? I feel like everyone who played disliked the Blaze boss. But anyway, let's see what runes we're going to use then. I want to use... Ooh, we got a mushroom inscription as well. I definitely want to use the X mark room. Dude, the inscriptions are great here. What else do we pick here? Arcane maybe? Maybe an Arcane booster pack. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Was it 4? It's 4. I'm spending too much time on this. I'm going to go with the evolution pack. So what do we have here? We are adding an area of effect attack. We're adding an on-hit effect, heavy range attack, and heavy range attack. Yeah, I think I'm going to do it this way. Hopefully we can defeat him quickly. We're going to need some ultimate regen and rock solid now, please. Because I'm going to go down in hearts here. So someone described this boss being the easiest. Can I get ultimate regen, please? Oh no. Totemic. I got it. Yeah, he didn't have that much health. It was fine. Man, he did a lot of damage though. I think the challenge stacks might be included in their things. How much Larimar did we mine? We mined 203 ores. I think the 700 is going to be a bit of a stretch. We got 660. Here are the items that I selected on the runes, for those of you who didn't get that. So we got our Arcane pack, we got our Evolution pack, and we got an artifact. What else did we pick? A gear piece? What was the last piece that we picked? Wait, inscriptions. Yeah. Here we go. So we got an X mark room and a mushroom inscription. Man, dude, that feels like... I gotta be honest, like I'm looking at this loot from the vault run. And I gotta be honest, dudes, it feels pretty well balanced with the stuff that we got in that vault. And we picked it ourselves. Is it on purpose that there aren't fruit or artifact options for boss runes? Yes, fruit specifically, and artifacts as well. Yeah, artifacts should always be dislocated from, or disconnected, I mean. Disconnected from choice. It should always be like in my vision, it should always be like, you know, a standard rate. Fruit, I mean, I think that if we add fruit there, I think it's just going to become the most popular thing just based on the fruit. But it might fit there because you do get more fruit if you run harder objectives. Do we get a new artifact? Nope. We got that one already. Can we reroll artifacts? Yep, you can. So the way it works is you take... That's a great question, by the way. You can reroll artifacts in 2 manners, I believe. The first one you can do is combine it with an Omega Pog in an anvil, and then you get a new unidentified artifact. Omega Pogs are super expensive. The more sensible way of re-rolling an artifact is that you burn it. So throw it on the floor and burn it. And it will turn into one of these, an artifact fragment. And you need 4 of them to make a new artifact. So if I burn all of these here, let's see, let's just burn all of them. And so anyway, then I have 4 artifact fragments, and then I can craft a new artifact with it and roll it again. And this time we got one that we didn't have actually. Yeah, I don't think we have this one. Boom. Nice. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, please do hit the like button down below. And if you're brand new, consider subscribing. And I'll see you in the next episode.